Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, my MSQ adventure. We're gonna head back in here, and we shall continue with quest number 63. The most of the gang's all here. Gotta talk to the boy. I'm indebted to Ojika for overseeing operations in my absence. I will endeavor to make myself as useful as I can here. And Stola, another reflection encroaches upon our own, but how and why now? Yep. Quest number 63. Together as one. Before investigating the dome, Wuk-Lamat wishes to see to one important matter. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us? Me? Okay. While you handle that, Aaronville and I will set to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alize and I will split the rest of the city between us. Alrighty. Same dialogue still? I shall have to examine one of these mechanical soldiers later. I have a mind to inform Thancred and Oriange as well, but they may have already left Toral. Maybe. Maybe not. Won't know until you link pearl them. Just call them up on your earring cell phone. So I'm going. All right. Gotta run all the way out and then go to the teleport and then go to the Resplendent Quarter first. Alrighty. A dumbfounded farmer. Hello. If Tuliyola falls to the enemy, what will happen to us, to our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuk-Lamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Damn. Really? The Dawn Servants have a plan already. They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I'll go and hear what they intend to do. Okie dokie. My legs. A level-headed resident. Still can't believe we were attacked. For mercy, my family was spared. Don't know what I would have done if they had come to harm. I understand Val Wuk-Lamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. This person does not need to be persuaded to attend Wuk-Lamat's address. Heh. Anyone else? Oh, thought there was a path around the house. Kind of, but not really. We gotta bang that drum. We gotta bang the drum now? When do we bang the drum? Maybe at the end? Not safe here, not anymore. We try to leave Tural, but where else is there to go? I mean, like the Pelu Pelu Ranch, where most of the other ones are? Look like a well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tural is beyond the enemy's reach. One of the lands across the salt. Well, no, I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tural. This is my home. And I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Okie dokie. Check in, everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I have no doubt that Val Wuklamat and Val Koana will share similar sentiments at their address. I can't go up to the drum. It's not part of the quest area. Hello, anyone else? Anyone in this house? I'm out of the circle of influence, and no one's here anyway. Frick! Ow, my legs. That didn't seem like a very large area for some reason. It was just like this part and then like the J shape that goes down the way. Maybe by the gate? Perhaps by the gate. Well, right. If you're not looking anything up, go wreck. If you're not looking anything up for your Elden Ring playthrough, you're just kind of going by what you see, whatnot. A lot of stuff in Souls games is actually a little bit counterintuitive sometimes. Say, for example, your example. You'd think an enemy that was very bleed damage forward, like they were coming at you with a bunch of bleed damage, would they themselves be more resilient to bleed damage? But nope. Specifically, Moog is actually weak to bleed damage. For whatever reason. You know, it's not a one-for-one. There are definitely certain ones that are like, I'm a giant ice dragon. I should hit you with ice? Probably not. Probably hit you with fire. Or it's a dragon, so lightning. But yeah, there's some solves in Souls games and in Elden Ring like this, because there's so many more options that you have a lot more choices. But then there are certain enemies that are just weak to like one specific thing, and you might be like, they're gonna be immune to that, and then you hit them with it and you're like, oh, they're dead. I'm just trying to fill some air because I don't know where else to go. This is kind of a strange blob of space here. I'm probably missing one NPC somewhere, but I don't it's a huge circle, but the circle only encompasses so much. And these houses don't open. Oh, they were on this level. I had jumped all the way down. That makes sense. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Old Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Koana still fight for our nation? For us? Very well. If they would speak, at least I can do is listen. There we go. Now we're going to theirs. Yeah, okay, there we go. Need to go to the other zone, but I need to talk to enough people. Big city can't mount here. That's why I had the sprint duration increase turned on, but people are doing leveling stuff or leveling, so we put the spirit bonding speed on as well. looking for quest people. There's one. Can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? God, I have so many questions. I see. We'll put my mind at ease to learn something, anything, of the threat we face. Alright then. I'll go to the winged walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear the Dawn Servants have to say. Whew. Wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry, friend, but I've got no time to spare. Val Wiclamont and Val Quona will soon be giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before then. Given the circumstances, it must be quite important. You'll want to be there as well. Thanks. Whew, cleaning up is tiring work. Been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliyola won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn Servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. Wow, that child is still there crying. That didn't get phased to something different. That's pretty horrible. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here. Find somewhere safe. Wilclamant wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. And one more. There we go. Flustered citizen. Hello. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val Wiclamont and Val Quona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Damn. Harsh. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking about running. Alright, I'll go hear their address. We've done it. They're on all the way back up. Well, it's kind of weird the Aetheryte is all the way down here instead of being up here in the main room, but hello, friends. Thank you again for spreading the word of our address. I fear those who needed assurance most would not have been present otherwise. Seems Kryl and Aaronville have yet to return, still busy making preparations for our expedition, I suppose. Or I presume. Did you not see Alizé on your way here? Nope. I was just discussing the gate to the Golden City with Ketenram. He has been patiently answering my few questions. A few questions? More like a bleeding broadside of them. Looking back to my time with Galif, it did. Charlie and Scholars, I swear. Ah! It's pretty good. Leave it to you, Stola, to say a few questions, and then... Looks like you brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alizé had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. What a dork. My apologies for involving you in all in Turali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zorolja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Fair enough. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine. Thanks to that little encouragement from Bay. Oh yeah, I did tell her to buck up, chum, on the docks earlier. You didn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We'll restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. Hit him with a nod, and then you're in. We need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Okie dokie. Their father raised them well. Oh. And he did. Yeah. They're both in their, like, early 20s. I don't know if we have an age for Koana and Wuklamot. They're both, like, barely 20 years old. 19, 20, 21, something like that. Maybe like 22, 20, and something like, I don't know. Oh, it's the tall lad. Speech number 2. Yeah, at least 20. Yeah, I would feel so, yeah.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear and sadness and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
Koana's a good egg.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor, and for a moment we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolja.
Zorolja? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yyasulani which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that.
Idiot.
What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
I have an obviously anime voice. I love it.
We'll fight too, for Tuliolal. Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you.
This song reminds me of Ghost in the Shell. The chorus part. Chant, rather. Or if we're going to hear more of that motif.
Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
I still get this like sinking feeling that we're gonna lose one of these new main characters. That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure the Dawn servants can fulfill their promise to their people. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I had won over, so I decided to keep at it. The people of Tyrell have come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. It was inspiring to see such diverse people rally as one. She did well. Listening to Wuklamot and Koana, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tyrell too will rise to the occasion, this I can tell. I look forward to the day when peace is restored to Tyrell. There is so much I wish to see. Well. Next, we proceed to quest 64 in Yyasulani's shadow. It's Yyasulani's? Yyasulani's shadow, sorry. The internet has ruined me. Alphino is considering how best to help carry out Wuklamot's plan. Well, our departure is at hand. Us of our remaining here. Oh, those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamot that. There you all are. We were just standing here. Ah, Lamachi. Let's go. We're just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Jacques Tyrell Skygate. Quite. Indeed, yes. Hit him with the nod. Yep. Onward and outsideward. Let us go. I'm just going to run backwards and then port. Because it's faster than running across the damn city. So many coffers. Good grief. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much we can fit in Aaronville's rucksack. The dome appears to lie well beyond Yyasulani. Good thing we have Aaronville to guide us. Yyasulani isn't exactly a short distance from Yyasulani. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider other means of travel, like mounts. As Lamachi says, let's stay vigilant. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. Koana and Ket and Ram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. All right. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tuliyollal. We'll be passing through Yyasulani, but there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Oh. There are lots of ships. Vanguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. Display of force. Like the vessels in Tuliyollal. Yep. Indeed. While they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. They're passing a few settlements on the way to Yyasulani Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In any case, Bay and I know a few locals who can help. We do. We're divided into two groups. Ah! It was a locked... She was doing an animation, so it was gonna skip anyway. Dang it. I mean, I'm assuming our groups are like this and this. That's on a station. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Yyasulani Station. Alice is with us. Yeah. We start with Hatsuwati. That's where the Dust Wash is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamika should be able to tell us a few things. Let's go. Roll out. I don't suppose you're going to teleport me there into this. Nope. I freaking knew it. Teleport my damn self. Whoop. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Legend of Zelda song. A few of the pieces of this melody are definitely just Legend of Zelda. People of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships overhead. So this region has its own peacekeeping force. It does. Everything seems in order at a glance. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Vanguard as well. You're sheriffs of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in the Hatsuwati? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but we're just floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and we haven't looked in on Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If that's true, people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mehewahistowen. I'll accompany Airville. See you in a while. We're honored that Val Wulklamat should visit us personally. Please take care out there. Oh, so I'm going to the springs. Just gonna blink over there too. Perry, let's go away! Woo! Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Oh, you can still see him even from the springs. It's crazy. I beat you here. Actually, not at all, actually. All clear this way. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make the rounds and see what we can learn. Just want to make sure that you're aware that you're still playing a Final Fantasy XIV. Considering it, this quest style, I don't know. It's very much this game. Hello, railroad folks. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are investigating, and they confirmed that Nikawawutakati is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine. We just don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yyasulani. Man, what a mess. Just after we finished fixing the tracks. Yep. Mechanical soldier. Buffalo soldier. Appears to be run through with a pole arm. Where is he? Where is the lad? Ah, so that's the way of it. Good thing he showed up when he did. Yep. Hello, Ayate. You're just gonna sit here hanging out, huh? Hey, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. Also, that's none of your damn business. After the ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. He is the second most powerful scion, after us. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yyasulani. I haven't heard from anyone. I hope Namika as well. Alright, where is he? He probably moved on to the other town. I'm sure we'll bump into him soon. Like after this, time to put the armor on. I think we're no longer in adventure mode. It's battle mode soon, baby. I heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spread more gossip about me. Told you. It's just standing there. Talk of how I say the town travels fast. Know how to discount the help from my friend here, of course, who gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Galul Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zorolja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. It'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Yyasulani and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Koana. Koana? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vowel Resolve? I am. And you're Zekoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Yyasulani, after all. They can attest to that. He did draw his machinist arm quite quickly. Glad to hear it. We leave Yyasulani in your capable hands. So Astidian's not going to join us right now? Damn it. Let's get patrolling right away then. It's unfortunate. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Coming from you. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Even he knows. Even he knows. Alright, I guess we'll see you later then. Yeah, dork. Right then, it's time to head to the station and join the others. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, yeah, that other blue quest. At least one other. There's two here. There's two here left. Bring in those strings, baby. No, not the freaking Nopla tenders. They're really creepy looking. They've got 3 heads on one body. Alize. Seems those soldiers only appeared in Yyasulani Springs. Could they have been after the ceruleum? Since the people of Yyasulani are safe, what a relief. Mehohatson is still safe, and the animals are unsettled by recent events. What the animals would be, indeed. The dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose is claimed within its borders? Raha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully, there was no damage or casualties to speak of. Heard from Woklamat that Astidian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Yyasulani will have naught to fear. Yep. Kind of hoping he'd be with us for a little bit of this, but he's a side character and so far. Thanks to Justinian, there are no casualties to speak of in Yyasulani. The Hetsuro were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. And how are we supposed to get inside? If Zorolja and his armies emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? Just so happens we might have an inkling where one is. Hello, Shenza. Probably the tunnel that goes through the mountain. These are the engineers of Zakthral Railing, which operates the train between Yyasulani and Yyasulani. When we went to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? Seemed to be the case, yes. But we only observed from afar. The soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. Won't be easy to get near. Sounds like a dungeon to me. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yyasulani? Wuklamot's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only passengers who were headed back. The only passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yyasulani. But when the big tremor struck not long after we left the station and hit the emergency brakes and looked back, all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Quite how it sounds. I actually gave this some thought. Zorolja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolao. By charging in head on, I make my intentions plain as day. In doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching the base. We need something that'll get you there quick and break through the defenses with one single decisive blow. And we have just that. It's our whole ass train. Probably. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we could reinforce our train with armor, load her up with fuel, all the fuel she'll carry, send her hurtling at it and explode on impact. Yeah, let's go. Ceruleum trade. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were that the train's in one piece and now you want to turn it into a bomb? Train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? These invaders have their way. There may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run them. Is that what you want? Balls up fist. Sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put all stop to all this. This we can do is help them. The chief. You can build another train. Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, or fall even, or both, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can build another train, so have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's died on this train. I'll see it to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. We'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You all right with that? Okie dokie. No change in her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. A little more poetic, I guess. Saying as I never drank a day in my life, I certainly hope not. Okay, that was good. It'd be a lie if I had to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. Well, good friends and my loving wife beside me. That's all I really need in the end. Hit him with the big cheese. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tyrrell. That it will. But first we need to go. We got work to do, so she'll look the part. Yeah, let's go. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. They're gonna make this thing the Phantom Train. Choo-choo. As we have a path forward, I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliyollal and inform Koana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Okay. The dome's electrical aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something to use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Graha with the dorky thumbs up. Yep. Ah. The ships seem content to remain waiting in the skies, so let us take this opportunity to do what we can and prepare. To use the train as an explosive is a brazen plan. We'll have but one attempt, so we best make it count. I hope Namika is safe. Well, we have our plan. Now let's finish this train and blast our way into the dome. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Wawalika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. We'll make this plan work. See if we don't. Wow, putting plans into Locomotion. Okay, okay. Uh-huh. That's good. All right, then. Next up, quest 65. Putting plans into Locomotion. Your plan is set, but Grahatia is not without reservations. I have no objections to the plan itself. I have one concern. How can we be certain Turalja will not strike Tuliyollal in retaliation? I considered the possibility. When my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliyollal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliyollal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zeralja at least, until Tuliyollal has shored up its defenses. Right. We'll charge in the front, keep his eyes on us. Lord of the Rings style. during which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time's of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done with the train. Whoop. Dun 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 dun. Where to begin? Alizé is way over there. And Kryl. Shensa has given me a list of materials. We'll see to it that they have everything they need. It's a shame Sidna's engineers aren't here to help. If they were here, I expect they'd turn it into a flying train. And we could call them. They can aetheryte. They could be here. Everyone's hard at work on the train. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met a fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know if you would be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Yeah, like Sid. Of course. What sort of craftsman did you have in mind? I know they want to keep it like in Tural and use Turali resources. I get it. But like the Scions are all here. Just get Sid over here. Let's go. Let's get the whole gang that together. Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all on board to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I've taken a mind to install grounding rods. Did you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? We could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities, or we could ask Wook Evu. I mean, come on. Really? That's how they put it? A fetish for formalities? You mean Wook Evo? Well, he has his quirks. There's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okahanu, eh? If he'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want to get this done in a timely fashion. Got a lot of equipment that needs moving, heavy equipment. Don't suppose you know anyone for that task? The Giants? Perhaps Fongetane? Or perhaps Zermerwer? What did you say, Fongetane? Come on! I can't be a complete dingus the whole time. Let's do Zermerwer, the Giant. Zermerwer will be perfect. You'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokhoi. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokhoi? I'll be damned. We're not one for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Yep. My god, it's Zerwermer. Has that not been made yet? Is that a meme? Is that a postable meme in a actual format? Come on. That has to be a meme. It's so easy to make, too. Let's borrow guns from Kawana for everyone. Let's install ballistas on the train, big ones. Ballistas, eh? Well, they'd be powerful. Seems like they take too long to reload between shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could be reloaded quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I could be assistance? Yes, Raha. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive them myself, I know the design. It should be possible to build them here. Where do we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths? That sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, as long as it's highly conductive to ether. The power of the cannon will require fire aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over in the springs can help with that. And if you can leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenzo's in charge of our supply, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up. Give her a proper farewell she deserves. Yeah. Hold on. If I progress the story, we'll get different dialogue. He's over here sitting at this table. Right. Thought I put my knowledge gained in the first to use. Interesting callbacks that he's actually using the first stuff, Exarch's memories and all that. The plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try to enlist some help from among our friends back in Yoctoral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenzo over to the southeast. Oh, I guess we're going that way anyway. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons, interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. I'll leave that to you. There were a whole bunch of crystals in the Pelu Pelu village, but that's for a blue quest line. You're friends with Yate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you those crystals you're after, it's her. Oh, it's to go all the way. Okay. Yeah, so that won't be connected here. The blue quest, after all. Okay, what's brings you around these parts? Yeah. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard about them before, but what was that all about? She heard about them before. Did we hear about them before anywhere? I don't know if we did. Quest number 66. A hot commodity. A way to obtain fire crystals is on the tip of Ayate's tongue. Now remember? Cerule Analis? Cerule Analas? You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals, keep them in their gut. If you can believe it, If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find them, some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaronville thinks so highly of you. Go beat up some of those are those weird lizard things, I'm assuming. Those weird blue lizards. Pretty sure. That was quite the distance. These things? No, those are Dahra. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often you see the bigger, dominating sort. That's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. It's known to draw out the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. The leaders are certain to show up if you kill a few of the common ones. It's only a matter of when. Oh, there's freaking bombs out here. No signs of prey. Yeah, these things. Get blasted. Blood for the blood lily. Blah. All freaking 1320 potency of it. Amazing. You'll have the beast in no time at all. Need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see he gets it. A fire crystal of the highest purity taken from the belly of a beast. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for doing such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of... I don't know how to pronounce his name still. It's like Eleneshbia. Something like that. Eleneshbia. It's close enough. It's Aaronville. Anyway, I'm see on my way. And you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wooklamot heading to the station. Yes. This is probably a little bit faster. It's so far. Pop. It's only so far because we have slow ground mount speed. And I still haven't been able to find if you can even buy the faster speed. taking care of the crystals, have you? Things proceeding apace here too. Is there a new dialogue over here at these Dorcases? Let's go see. Oh, same shit as engineers can't be here. Nope, nothing. Okay. Sometimes when you progress parts of a quest, the NPCs that are involved will have new dialogue. Was just checking. Sinda told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon. We'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. I know. I was told they're going to say it soon, like in a voiced cutscene. So I'll hear it, but... It's just like Eleneshpa? Or is the P and the A separate? Because there's a Y there. So it'll be like Pia, but hear it soon. Oh, she'll talk your ears off once my mother starts. There's no stopping her. Wouldn't want it any other way. All right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Oh, getting a voice cutscene. Everyone's here. Damn. Never mind, not voice, really? With all those dolly movements? That's surprising. Oh, Elanesh Pia? Like actually a hard... That's the one thing about it. I've talked about it before, and I keep droning on about it, but it's a little thing. These are words that I feel maybe they didn't get transcripted into the game correctly, because a lot of these should have special characters above certain letters to help you learn how to pronounce, help you pronounce them. Like there's no special characters, but a lot of these words should have special characters, I would imagine, over certain vowels to help you learn, help you know how they're pronounced. But for some reason, they're all just straight English, no nothing. So until you hear someone say it, then you're just like... Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolo, I've been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. But I heard about the upcoming operation from Valkaona. I left it the chance to do my part. Amablu, peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. For free, though, right? This is our home. We'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. Hello, Fontaine.
While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gefurler does the same at the capital.
I'm truly grateful. If all's working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. That dome is big. She thick. Yes, let's get to it. Montage me. Let's go. Montage. The anime music is going. Get that montage going. Cryle. Passage of time montage. Love to see it. Yo, what the heck? That cannon, though. Oh gosh, another. I wonder how many days. We're at 2, technically 3, because when we started the next part of this quest, it was the next day. That is not comfortable. So we're at day 4.
All right, everyone. That'll do it.
You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whatever you need help, just give us a holler.
Indeed. We must all do our part when our nation is imperiled.
You're here. We love Tyrol and we love you, Vanguard. Love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. My inner film guy keeps thinking. Yep. We'll see. We shall see.
Thanks again for all your help. I'm gonna be able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready.
Yep, so that's the last one right there. Well, all right then. Whoops, there we go. Quest 67. All aboard! Despite his fatigue, there is an undeniable air of satisfaction about Wawalika.
From here on out, I won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it.
Oh, gives you that, like, if you want to go do the role quest, gives you that nod. It's a couple of times every few level chunks, and it's like, you can go do other things and come back. Wait for the engineers to finish working on the train. Hit me with the several cutscenes we'll play in sequence. I'm waiting for it. It's been too long. No? Just one cutscene? Okay.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
Yep.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
So many nods.
Finished at last!
Whoa! What's the big smile?
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
pretty cool.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
I mean, it's like 5 days in total, I guess. This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. Let them try and stop us in this. It's a shame we have to blow her up. Yeah.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Well,
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
oh,
It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
okay.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
I think so.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
She said the thing.
Vanish!
Yo. Oh, okay.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Yeah, get him, Kryl.
No, you don't.
It's quite the sequence.
Have care! They've switched to firearms!
Ah, yep.
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Oh.
Erenville, I need you to take over for me.
That's a great face.
End of the line, everyone!
Stubborn little.
Kabloomies? I'd say that qualifies. That was an awesome sequence. That was so cool. Neat.
That was too close.
I don't think we've had many sequences like that before.
Still alive, Erenville?
Mostly.
The thumbnail for this episode will definitely need to be Erenville's face when he's looking out the back of the train car and he has to climb the ladder. Oh, that's too good. Oh, that's great.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
The next dungeon, I would imagine. Vanguard, now accessible. There we go. Well, damn. Okay. The rest is up to you now. I can make my own way back, so don't worry about me. Take care and good luck. I'll remain out of sight until the fighting is over, at the risk of repeating myself. Try not to do anything reckless. We could have made it this far without the train. Let's see to it we go the rest of the way. Just a little further and we'll be inside the dome. There's no way Zeralja will be able to ignore our explosive entrance. The idea of venturing into enemy territory is daunting, but I believe I'm ready. We're as ready as I'll ever be. Well. It's definitely battle time. That is for certain. All right. Let's see. I feel like I want Wuklamot to do DPS. That seems cool.
I stand ever ready.
Let's get to it.
Let's give it our all.
She's been tanking all these other previous dungeons. Let's have Raha tank, so Wuklamot can get in there and smash stuff with her axe. You gotta take Alizé, because she'll limit break. Because I can't. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Locomotion will limit break. We don't know yet. I don't know yet anyway. All right, Vanguard. Let's do it. Basic portrait. Whoa!
Hold still.
That's a lot of HP to burn through there. Dang. Oh. So Alizé just dashed over there immediately. The bikes and the flying versions have definitely that Tron influence.
Hold still.
It's not as neon as Tron actually is, but it's definitely got a little bit of that Tron vibe. Oh, the bikes become... Okay, I see. Didn't put that together at first. The bike's the same thing. Bikes are just... They just flip out to do the flying version. That super spin around move that Locomotion does is quite cool. Very neat animation. Because she winds it up and she like watches it spin around her.
Hold still.
First boss is Vanguard Commander R8. Bigger Bike Boy. Big AoE. Oh, I see. Ah. Beware the wing blade. Requesting reinforcements. Line nukes. Aerial bombardments. That's on the, okay. Is it always outside hide? Might be. Hit it with the big rock. Ah, tricky. Different pattern.
Hold still.
Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, so that's outside. Okay, so it can be either or. Yay, scouting stuff. Oh, is this dungeon set one of the futuristic sets? Okay. Might be the dungeon too far for some of that new drip. Whoa.
Back off!
All of Bookmarks' battle sounds are so... It makes sense, right? I haven't heard... You don't hear any of the Fem Hroth stuff. Depending on... I wonder how they sound differently if you're a female Hrothgar. They have so many different voice options. Your battle grunts, as it were. Fending. This place keeps getting stranger and stranger. Everything appears to be made of the same strange substance.
Back off!
Oh, different centuries. This one's blasting us with okay. They weren't all the same. Didn't realize.
I have you now.
Big shield. Oh. The door just shut. Yep. Do warriors get that move that Locomotion has? The crazy spinning axe? I don't think we get that as players. That'd be a her thing only. This is an animation upgrade. Bad. Blah, 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 blah.
I have you now.
Oh, we go this way. What the hell is that? Slaying gear. The Protector. Well, well, what have we here? Another hunk of metal for the scrap pile. Damn. Oh, Locomotion! That's DPS LB. Yeah! Sick. Oh, they're just super random. Okay. Alizé keeps getting hit. As she does. What is this Fall Guys madness? What the heck is this? Okay. Ah, motion sensors, okay. Oh, too fast. Whoa! Whoa! This with all of the Fall Guys gates up? Line nuke too. This is pretty cool. Yeah, it was neat. That was neat. Aiming gear. Oh. Whoa, look at the holographic stuff on the belt. Whoa. Whoa. Cool. This might be the dungeon to farm for new glam, that's for certain. I feel like that aesthetic.
Back off!
Everything's going well so far, Mutton. Yeah. This is the 97 dungeon. Moving into the 5th zone. We still have 32 quests ahead of us. A fair amount. Thank you for the extra shield, Braha. Oh, we're slowly getting from that purplish, like the hot purple to the dark purple to the red. I see. Whoa. You're still working on the Elden Ring DLC. I mean, same. Once we finish up with the DLC with Dawntrail, I will be also returning to the Lands of Shadow in the Elden Ring DLC. Even though, as of currently doing this, there's still like a week's worth of uploads going up for Elden Ring. So there's still a lot of Elden Ring just going up on YouTube. So, whoa, that was weird. You can like kind of see through the floor. Yeah, all this section you can sort of see down through. Pursuing hostiles. I'm getting blasted. Casting. Trying to see if anything else would aggro. No. Okay. There's a range dingus. Raha, tank on the range dingus. Looks like I can move Raha over here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There he goes. Yeah, but I'll be done with Dawntrail and then we'll transition back into Elden Ring. I have my heading on what we're doing next. There's still plenty of Elden Ring left, probably in like the 15 to 20 hours left of that game. We probably still have about 20 hours of Dawntrail too. That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Oh, wait a minute. Ophidian Outrider. Xander the Snake Skinner. Why is his name the Snake Skinner? We redeem our honor with our lives. All right, Xander. Why are you a snake skinner, I wonder? There's actually a person in a suit, not a suit looking like a person. You truly believe yourself a match for us? The audacity. All right, Xander, what you got? That's gonna blow up. Looks like he has really low HP, so this is probably only a phase 1.
You underestimate me.
Well, he's doing it. Ow. Damn.
I have you now.
It's got to be a two-phase fight. Oh, over already. Ah, he gets the res. All right, no more games. That was no resurrection magic. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer, give me the strength to destroy. What in the hell? right. Okay then. That blasted me. So it's not resurrection magic.
I have you now.
He said something else. Good to see it again now, at least. Give me the strength to destroy our enemies. You'll pay for the souls you've made me waste this day.
I have you now.
Hold still.
The souls you've made me waste this day. Yeah, so you want to be away from... he slashes outwards from each line. Okay. None can survive the serpent's art. Okay, so it does it extra slashes. Oh. How am I supposed to know it slashed behind him? His tail always slashes too? Oh, where his tail is facing. I didn't see his tail was actually moving. So it's sword and tail.
Hold still.
I've got you now!
That was kind of spicy to begin with. Level up. So I guess they're using our souls like a currency. Are they pull souls to resurrect or something? Hi, Kryl. Just runs in. Welcome back. Enhanced Tetragrammaton. We just get 2 of them now. Now to see what's inside the dome. Right. Let's get moving. That was the most unexpected transformation. Was a most. Kryl, hello? Kryl? Ryo. He was more snake than man by the end. Right. We got 672 gear coming in. Oh, yeah. Are those headphones? Bro. Yeah. So this is definitely a place to farm new glam. Vanguard is the dungeon to farm. Actually has light up effects. Dungeon weapon has... Yep. Look at that freaking bow, though. Yep. That sort of confirms it. That Vanguard is definitely a set to farm if you like this aesthetic for sure. That's pretty wild. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, we got scouting and boots. We got aiming. Got a bow. All the jewelry doesn't really matter. Sky Deep was the previous place. Yeah. All right. Bring on the lore dump. Or at least story dump. Maybe that'd be lore specifically.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yyasulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yyasulani, can it?
Heritage found. Wait, so did they really... Am I getting debated, or did they already technically show off the last zone? Or at least not specifically? Huh. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. What happened here? Ooh. There was no sensation of passing into a different world. This couldn't be a reflection, could it? This is Yyasulani? Well, not exactly. Kind of what's left of it. Prepare for something strange, but this... It's like another world. I don't understand. Cutscene? Nope. Wow. Things keep getting stranger and stranger. I think that's definitely a good place to stop as right after the dungeon. Next up, we're gonna start learning about Heritage Found. Moving towards the giant monolith in the middle. All right. Thank you for watching. If you haven't been watching live, there shall be more. If you're watching on the archive, then there's plenty more as well. If you want to watch more Final Fantasy 14, there's plenty others. You can also watch Final Fantasy 16, whole game, 7 remake, whole thing. We got 7 rebirth, both the normal playthrough, which is exhaustive, and the hard mode trophy playthrough, the platinum trophy, which was and many others. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That is quite the skyline. Damn. This track, though.